Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Isles of Sea and Sky. Last time, in the second portion of the episode, I had fun just kind of exploring all around the maps, trying to figure out where I could go. But since then, I've taken a look at where I should go, and there is one relatively obvious spot, which is I never came back and solved the xylophone puzzle after we unlocked the stone golems. And so I think that's what I need to do. So I think I ought to be able to find a way to get back in here. So can I knock this thing into... yeah, into a hole. And then the other one can probably jump it, I imagine. And then hit the bell. And then once I have the bell, I'll be able to hit these 5 guys. Oh, interesting. I did not expect that. Maybe I should have expected that. So basically, what I just learned is that they can only jump one hole, and if there's another hole directly afterwards, then they'll fall in the second one. Okay, so in that case, I just need to... What happened there? There's a music note. Was it on the ground before? Hold on. It shows up on the ground now, but I'm not sure that it was always there. That might have been like a secret that I just happened to step on the square and it played some music or something. I'm gonna have to review that in video. In any case, I think I need to plug up one of these 2 holes. I don't think it really matters which. Before trying to, oops, execute my master plan. So let's try this again and ring a bell. Ding! There we go. And then... I imagine red, orange, yellow, green, blue is the order I want to do things in. I'm not sure if it... Oh, hold on. This note. Just put a note up here. It's going to tell me... Oh. Now when I do that, it actually plays that note. I think it's going to tell me, like, order of notes to play or something. I'm just curious. That was the first one. Okay, so we can hear what the tune is kind of like. Can I bang up from the top? I cannot. And... I see, but I could bang again if I wanted to do the rest. But I have to find these notes, it seems like. So perhaps there were notes in the sand on the island, and I just failed to notice them previously? So I guess I'll do some walking around and just see if I can perhaps... Oh! There were, I called out in a previous episode, screens, where I would change screens, and a music note would play, and I didn't understand why. And now I think I understand why. I think there is a hidden note block somewhere on the screen, and I have to walk on the right bit of sand in order to find it. Because every time I enter this screen, it makes that noise. So if I were a hidden note block, where would I be hiding? Oh, I found it. It was here. And yeah, it definitely didn't appear there before. Okay. And now it shows up there. Okay, I understand. So, where else do I think these would be? I don't think there would be one up here. And I don't hear a tone when I enter this screen, so I feel good about that. I think the screen just to the south of me maybe also played music when I entered. No. Maybe the one over here? No. I remember hearing the tone elsewhere. Okay, well... I will walk around the island. Can I solve this now by any chance? I need 15 stars. I still only have 10. And I presume the notes will be playing. I didn't hear one there, right? No, there is a note here. And it's probably right here because... No, I can see it. It actually is visible. It's very faint, but just to the left of me over here. Okay. Oh, and it's counting up. There's going to be 6 of them. I just realized that it's like collectibles. It's counting up in the upper right of my HUD. Okay, neat. No notes here. Okay. The island is not that big. I presume they're all going to be in places that we can walk to on the overworld as opposed to in the stony caverns. I assume they'll be out here on the stony cliffs. So let's just walk to each screen and find ones that are still playing music for us. And I can see the first 3 notes over here that have appeared. Great. I'm kind of not doing a great job of visiting every screen, so let me try to be a little bit more thorough about that. So there's one to the right of here that I didn't visit last time. No, I did visit this one. I peeked in here, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's try going to the left. There's a music note here. Let me use my eyeballs. My eyeballs say that I don't know where the music note is hiding. There's dancing flowers in a few spots. Also, how do I... Right, I could walk over that little dais. Maybe it's hidden underneath one of these guys. That's something I didn't consider originally. But I don't think it was there. And in order to get in here, I think I have to do this. And I have to, like, ring a bell. Can I just go ring the bell? Yeah. Great. Where's the music note hidden? Oh, there it is! I think it was actually there, and my eyeballs didn't see it, but now I do see it. Okay, those are hard to see. So I appreciate the fact that there is the musical cue when we enter the screen. And there's one on this screen as well. Let me use my eyeballs to try to find it. Come on, eyeballs. You're here for a reason. I do not see it. Okay. Let's just try walking various spots. Oh, I see it. Wow, it's well hidden, just to the south of me here. Okay, so we found almost all of them. One more to find. I can't remember for sure if I've been on the screen. I have. So let's try going this way. Okay, so, this game has exploration and secrets and puzzles. And the secrets... So far, there have been kind of like dark rooms that are hard to spot, and these things that are kind of hard to spot, but they've also done things to clue you in, like had the secret passages be a way that if you were accidentally holding down the button, you just happened to run into that wall, and they were clued visually. These are clued audibly. So, yeah, I think the secrets so far have been pretty good. Okay, was there any music down here? Nope. No music heard. There's still places that we have not gotten to on the island. I never came back to this screen. So there's a spooky door over there, and I get a shortcut over here. Currently I'm on my music thingy, but if I walk up to this door, does it do anything? It's glowing. Okay, I can't open that just yet. Gonna need some blue circular power, presumably. No music here. No music there. No music here, and now we're running out of screens that I haven't revisited. Perhaps I will need to find the screen I haven't gotten to yet. Also, there's still this on the ground that looks mysterious to me. That's probably going to be something. There have been... I actually have a number of things in my notes on my own, like, screenshot map. Ah, there's music here. And I see it just to the right. That I've made notes of things that are a little bit mysterious or interesting. And so perhaps a number of them are actually going to be significant at some point in the future. In any case, I've collected 6 music notes. Also, I can get to those 3 green keys now that I'm looking more carefully. Actually, can I? I think I can, maybe. How would I... What happens if a rock golem goes into a key? Oh, it can't go past the dais, right. And so, let's reset this room. My music note is still with me. So I need to definitely get this guy moving to the left, which means I need to push him from further to the left using the other rock golem. But the only way I can get the other rock golem somewhere useful is how? Maybe this green rock is going to come to life when I get the green power, and that's going to enable me to solve this puzzle, because right now I don't see another way to solve this puzzle. Is that true? Hold on. Just occurred to me that since they run into the dais... I'm calling this a dais, like a little platform that I got like a key object on. Okay, this should work. There we go. It is solvable right now. And 3 more keys is terrific. That basically guarantees us we're going to be able to pick up another star. Among other possibilities. Okay, so back over yonder. Xylophony McXylophone was over here, and now I should know the tune to play. Okay, so it all lights up. Okay. I understand. So... Ding, 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 dung, dung. And it was worth 3 stars! Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Alright, and can I interact with this anymore? Okay, it just plays that musical tune. That's fine with me. Speaking of being worth 3 stars, there's another place that I can spend 3 keys and get a star. So I'll go ahead and do that. That brings us up to 14. And I know once I get up to 15, there's like a thing I can do. And so, just double checking. It looks like this is lit up already, so I'm pretty sure I've already stepped on this. Okay, so we did a thing. What else do I think I can and should do? Well, down here in the Stony Caverns, I was here before I learned anything about water mechanics. But it seems like I can't actually get into this water unless there's like a secret passage to get in. Like there's a secret passage over here, but I don't think it helps me get into the water. But I was able to ride water currents like this once I learned about the water place. And so do I see any secret passages that might allow me to get into this water stream somewhere? I'm not sure that I do. There was also water visible over here, but I don't think there's any secret passages over here necessarily either. Okay, so I'm not sure that that's what I'm looking for right now. And there's still the mystery of this room. There's like 4 different symbols, like a squiggle, 2 lines, a square, and a staircase. But I'm not sure what to make of them. I can't interact with things in here. And these are currently turned red, which is interesting. Okay, there was this puzzle I wasn't able to solve, and I'm still fairly certain that I'm not able to solve it. It really feels like these rocks are all going to disappear at some point in the future. And the fact that there's this area underground suggests that maybe I don't need to press all the buttons, or does it suggest... This doesn't even have one of the little squares I would usually step on. Instead, it just like has a dais with another collectible or something. But then in the upper left, it's got down, right, up, right. Maybe that's a code. Maybe I have to hit them in that order. Let's take a look at that. Down, right, up, right. What is the most recent one that I have hit, and how do I get to it? There's definitely one over here in the lava area. So that one is up. So it's a different pattern. But I can only see the up on this one. You can only see one that's lit up, and then the other 3 are just kind of empty. I feel like there may be a puzzle that I could be working on here, but I still don't understand exactly what it's asking of me, if there is. And I am at 14 stars, and I expect that there's probably a 15th I can get somewhere in the world, and that would unlock at least one other thing to me. In fact, one other screen, the one screen I haven't been able to get to, 2 to the south, is unlocked with 15 stars. So perhaps I should just go try to find one more star and unlock that. This is similar to what we saw in the cave, but this one's up, left, down, left, and the other one was up, right, down, right. And it was in the left-hand portion of the cave. This one's in the right-hand portion of the above ground. I'm over here. And it's guarded by 20 stars, and it looks like it's going to give me some bluish power or something? I'm thinking thoughts, but I'm not sure what to make of all of them yet. I've come back to this puzzle that we spent a bit of time on last episode, because I think I maybe see a different way to go about things. So what is it that I'm thinking? The problem is the rock golem is always gonna... it doesn't have to go to the right to go through. It could also go down and go through, which I think is maybe what I want. So suppose I push this through and down, and where do I want to leave it? This is important. Let's think about it. I think this is an appropriate spot. Then if I cycle back through and push the golem also downward, then he'll bang against this, which means I can push him over here. He's capable of jumping over a hole, and so if there was a way to stop him so that he lands on this, here we go. Alright, the benefit of a fresh day's perspective. And just like that, I have 15 stars. Okay, so that's going to be a game changer, because now I can go back to the stony cliffs. I just realized as I was walking back over here why they're red. These are wrong. It gave me an order. The stair step should be on the bottom right. These things should be on the top right. Okay. I understand now. It's telling me where I need to put each thing. Okay, so I will fix that after we go ahead and explore our new... Oh! I was trying to go a different way, but this works. And where does this bring me to? Oh, it brings me to a star. Okay. Okay, I should have just noticed that there was a star up there in a suspicious spot that I could not get to, and figured that there was going to be a secret passage. Okay, I was trying to take a route to go farther to the left over here. And in fact there is. I thought I'd crossed this screen boundary before, yeah. But I went the wrong way and accidentally ended up being quite serendipitous. Okay, so the 15-star blocker thingy is right over here. And so let's go through it. Ta-da! And then that enables me to see for the first time the screen, which has puzzles. Okay, what do we think we're doing? I need to ring some bells, of which there are 3. If I could get this thing toggled down, that would be good for me. Toggling it down would require doing a bit of stuff. Is there any kind of ordering requirement here? Like, this one helps me the most because then this would be permanently unlocked, so I'd like to focus on this one first. And actually, it looks like it might be very straightforward, question mark? I'm not so sure about that now that I just said it aloud. But suppose I do this, and this, then all I'd have to do is bump that guy to the left. Now the question is, how am I going to do that? And the answer is, I don't know. Because the only other accessible pushable object I have right now is you, and if I push you south, you'll just end up here. I need you to stop before then. Can I get you into this column somehow? Not that I can see. Can I push this guy? Can't push him south through the rock. And yeah, there's very little useful I can do with you right now, it seems. If I push you south, you're just stuck. Maybe what I needed to do was push a different guy a different way, so I don't have a lot of options here in the early game. Maybe the bottom portion of the puzzle is the wrong thing to focus on at the beginning. Is there anything I can do easily at the top of the puzzle? Or over here? I haven't really looked over here. There's another box. Okay. The other box... What can the other box do for me? What can box do for you? I mean, that hasn't helped me a whole lot, and this also doesn't help me a whole lot. Let's reset the whole puzzle. There are different colored rocks, which perhaps, just like the rock golems eventually came to life, are also going to come to life and change something about the puzzle. And I'm curious. about something, but I don't think I could test that something right now. I'm not sure there's anything I can solve here right now, so let's go solve the other thing that we just discovered instead, which is if I go to the 4 corners and resolve the puzzle correctly, we'll probably be able to unlock something downstairs. So up here, I can move this guy, and they just look like, when they're not sitting on a thing, they just look like circles. So I'm going to have to pay attention. Like, this one currently has the 2 lines. So that one needs to move to the right. And this one also needs to move to the right. Okay, so I know what I need to do with both of those. Just from remembering. Well, I guess they were also on the screen right there. But I was also remembering in my head. They both count. And yeah, I'm not sure if the music has just gone away. Like, the ambience is fine, but I'm not sure why the music has gone away. Usually there is some. Or perhaps it was just in a loop. And now it's come back. Okay, so you need to go there. I can't push you right now. Right, I can only push each one on its individual screen. So now I need to get to the bottom left, which I can do just by going straight down. Eventually we'll figure out how to open that door. But if we go down here, we can die. So you have to be pushed around a bit more to land there. And then I need a squiggle in the upper left and a square in the lower left. Alright, and in the meantime, let's just go back inside the cave and double check our work. And so if I go into the middle of the cave system, it will show me probably 2 of them green and 2 of them red or something. Yeah, those 2 are green. And so I need to swap these. So bottom right needs to go to top left and top right needs to go to bottom left. Okay, that's the information that I wanted to get. It is now in my brain. So let's simply walk back outside and solve the rest of this puzzle. And so if I walk over here, you need to carefully move all the way around over to here. Terrific. There is a key sitting right here, by the way, that I can just get to. Let's grab that. That could be useful. But I need to get to the top right to finish the puzzle. Alright. Oh, and it even gives me a cutscene showing me that, oh, through the magic of solving puzzles, the door has been opened underground. Why don't you go down there and get back into the puzzle room that you previously couldn't access? I will do so, and in fact, there's a cave right here that enables me to get there quickly. Well, quickly is a little bit of a stretch, because it's a bit of a wandery maze. Here's another reason I think these rocks are going to be breakable or disappear or something, because that's a mysterious place to just kind of be a big bag of nothing. So I think it's going to turn into a bag of something in the near future. In any case, this door has been opened, which enables us to see this room from the south end for the first time. And okay, it looks like there's a new power up here. Is that a giant bear claw that's capable of breaking rocks? Interesting. That is not what I expected. I am shifting places with the rocks. And also, it is not a power-up that shows up on my little heads-up display up top. So this is just like a power in my character that for whatever reason doesn't show up in the heads-up display. Does it show up anywhere else, like on my map or anything? Do I only have it for this room? I feel like I'll probably have it from now on. In any case, it's a very powerful movement feature, which enables me to do things and stuff, like getting a star. And hearing a music ditty. But then, if I want to not die, how do I think I'm getting out of here? I guess I can go back the way I came, since this all seems reversible. whenever I'm using it. And then I can, that's not a bell I can ring. That's a bell that needs to be rung. So that's a bell that needs to be rung. How do I get into the other section of this room? Is there a secret? Is there something obvious I'm missing? Yes, here's what I'm missing. There's the place to ring that bell. Got it. And then that would enable me to ring the other bell, which I can now do more easily just by coming down here. Great. That enables me to open the shortcut permanently. And that also, calling it a shortcut, but basically it's my only access into this portion of the room. There's another bell that needs to be rung to... Oh, these... Interesting. Get, like, held down or not. Okay, so I can do... How would I get something over here? Like, that does the opposite of what I want to do, kind of. I want this held down. Oh, I just pushed two of them together. It's not always reversible. I understand. My brain is processing what I've just witnessed. Okay, so that means if I were to come through here again, and now move to the left through here, I will shift all of these rocks so now that they're holding down that one. But then I need to open up the purple one, which I can do by shifting these rocks down, and then... If I do this, I open up the green one, which is not what I wanted to do. And then that actually changes the behavior. Okay, so let's undo a couple of spots. So I want to get the purple one out. And this would almost do it. In fact, I think I can make this do it. By shifting these rocks down and down and down, except for, that didn't work the way I want it to. If I go this way... yes, then I can shift these to the left, and now I'm standing on it. But if I take a different route, then I'm not standing on it, and now these things are in the correct behavior. Orientation, up and downness, so that I'm able to collect my thingy-ma-do. Okay, I did it. There is also a key in this room. Let's go fetch that as well. And that looks like it will be easier to get, but probably after I've reset the room. So I'm going to reset the room, because from this position I feel like the key is very easy to get. Because I can just... Oh, it's actually not that easy to get, because I have to like scrounge my way in here. How exactly? I suppose if I were to... Okay, this is actually pretty interesting. What do I think I need to do to get this key out? I can only traverse this once, and I've just done it. Is that a good idea? I'm not sure. Can I make another cycle around? Well, yeah, there's a different way that I can do this cycle, which is basically after coming out here, now I can come back in over here, and that enables me to do this to shift these rocks even further to the right. And if I were to kind of repeat that pattern, I think I can shift some rocks out to the right. Yeah, it's still not super obvious to me, but I think I am making a type of progress. So if I shift these further to the right, I can shift this one to the right as well. Then let's simply cycle around. Let's shift these to the right again. Then let's shift another rock upward, and I'm trying to eventually create some space over near the green key. We'll get there. And then if I come back down through here, I can shift... I'm going to start running out of space. There's too many rocks here for my entire plan to work the way that I'm hoping. But I'm also really close to executing what I want to execute, so let's keep going. So if I do this... I didn't actually create more... I kind of did create more space over here. It's okay. Yeah, I think this is still doing what I want to do. However, this will still work, I think. So, the key thing now is that I think I can create space this way. Does it matter how? There's enough space that I think I can just, like, walk a circle like this, and I will keep moving where the two holes are, and eventually the two holes will line up with the green key, and then I will be able to go get it. So if I just walk this cycle, there we go. I got the green key. Okay. I don't think I did that the most efficient way possible. I don't feel super good about my intuition in terms of like how to solve these rock puzzles, but that one is done, and while we're here, there's a green key over here as well. This one might be more difficult to get. Also, looking at my map, I have come in from the south here, right, and I wasn't able to solve this puzzle, and I had speculated that we were going to be able to break these things. Okay, so this enables me to clog this up, which enables me to maybe toggle these things. I would need another one clogged up to get the star, and to get the, This looks like it's going to be a challenge. I want the green one held down, and I can do that just by doing this. I've shifted one, so now the star is accessible if I can get over there. Can I get over there? Perhaps. Suppose I did. Same kind of move, where basically I'm rotating things around, and that enables me to get in here. Then I'm going to need to push that crate down into the hole, which I think I can do again by using my brain somehow. This is not intuitive. I need more holes to move into the space north of the crate. So if I want more holes in the space north of the crate, how would I do it? I don't have a good sense yet. That's not helpful. So, what happens if I do this? Do I fall in the hole? No, because I just shifted everybody, of course. Is there a way for me to push any of these rocks into the hole, which might be valuable? Also, I presume I can't push this into that. No, I cannot. Okay. I moved one of those to the left. If I could do that again somehow, that might be good. Could I do that again somehow? I do not have a good sense of how to make useful moves in this type of puzzle. Yeah, I just kind of undid the work I did there. If I try to think about it as moving the spaces rather than moving my character, I feel like that will steer me towards the correct insights. Yeah, because look at what just happened there. Look, now I'm to the north of it. Okay. I think my brain is starting to get clever. It got unclever again. Okay, think about the spaces. There we go. Now I can push this in and get the star. Alright, that is one portion of the room solved. Now with that out of the way, how do I go about getting the green key? And doing that, I don't have a good guess off the top of my head, so let's just kind of dig our way in here and see what happens. Would I want to push this? It would create another space over here. I'm not sure that that's useful to me. Suppose I just have this space here, and then, like, cycle around or something. I haven't really moved the space in any kind of useful way. And there isn't a way to, like, push these rocks into a hole or destroy them or something like that. So suppose I do this. What does that enable me to do? Once again, it's going to enable me, maybe, to get the two spaces to end up next to one another. And then I could, like, cycle them around the way I want them to go. Maybe? Maybe. So if I start going counterclockwise, then I end up over here. I didn't think about that. Oops. Where did my spaces go? They're not in useful positions right now. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to reason this out and do good commentary at the same time, so let me futz with this. It's basically the hole in the bottom right, and then me. And I just keep circling back around to here. So right now I'm not sure how to get this key. So I think let's maybe leave this one aside and come back to it another time. So in that case, there was another puzzle that I wanted to solve now that I have this ability. That was right here. Okay, so there are rocks. And... okay, so the question is, perhaps there's another secret inside here that I can only get if I... yeah, get these rocks like that. Okay, so there was a amber thingy. I saw it light up and go from 10 to 11. And I imagine that's the only secret that could fit in there. I'll scroll these around one more time, just to make sure there's nothing over here. Okay, but I think we found everything that there was there. Great. Were any of these rocks in the overworld, or were they only in the underground portion of the stony caves? I guess I can check my own screenshot map. I don't think there were any of those rocks, but there is something bluish over here. But I still can't interact with that yet. Okay. So in that case, I currently have 18 blue stars. Is there anything else I think I can do on this island? So at this point, we've seen every screen here. And do we see every screen underground as well? That I'm not so certain about because we weren't able to ride the water stream. But it doesn't necessarily show me what's available here. It doesn't have, like, blank spaces on the map that suggest whether or not the spaces are actually blank or whether there's something that ought to be found there. So for now... well, where else would I go right now? Given my newfound power... oops, did I see any of these dark-colored rocks anywhere else in the world? Also, why did I never unlock this? Hold on, let's go back over there and find out. So I went across this screen boundary. Right, and I had puzzles I couldn't figure out how to solve. And decided to leave here. So I should definitely solve these puzzles now, right? Oh, these rocks are also the movable rocks. Well, that changes everything. Okay, that really does change everything. So in that case, I should be able to execute the strategy I was previously trying to do. Just by doing... how does that change this right now? Fairly certain that it does. Come on, brain. You can do this. You've done it before. It's like an idea with pictures. Aha! I could do this to move a rock in the way, and then push this guy south. And then push him that way. That opens up this, which enables me to ring this bell, which causes a couple of things to go away. One of them gives me a star, which is great. I need 20 stars for the next unlock that I am aware of, and we're almost there. Then I can also ring this bell, thanks to the power of swapping positions. And then finally, if I want to ring that other bell, I can step on that and die, just to witness, to demonstrate what you ought not do. Then I want to hold this down, so I can push some rocks onto it, like that. And then... I need this guy to go left, which means... I want a rock here to block one of these guys moving to the right, which is about to happen as I do this. There we go. Then with said Duty McDuderton, I can also put a rock here. And I need this rock out of the way, please, actually. How am I going to do that? Like that. There we go. Then I can push this guy north, and then push him this way, and he rings that bell, and now the bells have been rung, and I might still be unhappy because I don't see how to get in there right now. Oh, I want to be in there. Did I have crates? I do have access to a pushable rock golem still, and I do have this blue crate, but I don't see how to utilize either of these things, either to get into this area or to get to the key. Okay, here's a question that I don't know I've answered previously. Do these rock golem dudes interact with the blue plants that grow? And so if I wanted to find that out, first I would kill myself, because that's always fun. And then I would discover that I can figure this answer out somehow. Yes, I could do this and this. I can't push you to the north. I'm a silly goose. But what I could do is push you this way and then push you one to the north somehow. That's not quite where I wanted you. Yeah. Push you to the north, and then push you this way. You do turn those back. Okay, so you are a useful resource to me right now. And you stop when you do it. Okay. I think that solves all of my problems. Because now what I'm witnessing that I can do is I could place that rock there. I could intentionally transform that into a blue plant. Then I can push you to the right, and push you up, and push you right. You'll do some bounces. You will stop right there. Then you can break this plant for me? Yes. Without moving. And that enables me to get to the key. Because I can do this and this. And I got the key. And I can even get out, which is a nice little bonus. But I don't have a free rock golem left to get in here, but now that I know what I'm doing, I can simply reset the puzzle with all this progress and go and do it. So, all I need to do is ring this bell, and then ring this bell. The bells make good noises. I appreciate the sound effects in this game. Then I just need to push someone over here to the right into this plant and go get the other bell as well. Okay. I can do such things. Perhaps. How did I manage to do this before? I wanted to be something holding that down. And I probably did it by opening some of this stuff up. Actually, hold on. Can I not just use this for a different purpose now? Because if I use that like that, that enables me to get over here if I could ring the bell. Oh, I trapped myself. Don't trap self. How am I ever getting into this zone? Hold the phone. I need to just already have the bell rung. In order to ring the bell, I just have to have this held down. In order to have this held down, can I do it? I think no. I think I did still need this crate in order to... Actually, that's not true, because I could push you down. Oh, and you actually push the crate with some momentum. Even though the crate stops you, you transfer 1 square of momentum back to the crate. Okay. That is possibly new information to me. Okay, having done that, I can now hold down this perpetually. Then, can I still free you? I might have done an oopsie here. Yes, I can still free you because I can simply bump you into here. And then where am I trying to get you? I'm trying to get you now... I'm going to lose my crate if I do this, so let's maybe not do that. And let's instead just leave that there. Push you that way. You can't push the crate. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Move this rock here. Move this rock out of the way somehow. Push you to the north. Ring the bell. Okay, and then I can go through here. And then I can go get the star that I so deserve. Hooray! And we're up to 20 stars. Oh, boy. And then I can unlock this. Okay, and with 20 stars, I happen to know that the place that I needed 20 stars is just a few screens over. But I also happen to know that we've been playing this game for a long time today. So, when we return, we will unlock this and see what happens. Look forward to it. I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon with more Isles of Sea and Sky. For now, bye-bye.